Brick World Chicago 2024 was an absolute blast. There's no doubt about it. I had a ton of fun meeting you guys and other content creators I've never got to meet before. And even with all that, probably my favorite part was hunting for a Lego, because I love it when I can try to find classic castle or space sets that I just can't find at my local Target. And this year's haul was epic. So let's get right into my haul from Brick World Chicago 2024. So to start off, I got Gen 1 Kupaka and Gen 1 Liwa, which are both great Bionicles, and I really love them. I actually have a soft spot in my heart for this generation of Bionicle because I was a big fan of the original Bionicle movie when it came out. I also like green is my favorite color, so I actually got these from my friend Cool Guy Dom, who gave me Liwa for my birthday, and I bought Kupaka off him because one of my friends growing up, we both loved that movie, and his favorite character was Kupaka. So I ended up picking that up for him, which I'm really excited to give to him in the future. Now this next set is really cool. It's called Astro Wrecker, and one of the reasons I appreciate this set a lot is because I was able to get off my friend Cheesy Studios. I have been wanting to get at least like one M-Tron or two M-Tron sets to go with some of my Blacktron and other themes that I have been starting to collect from Classic Space. I don't want to like get all the sets from each of the waves, but you know, a set here and there. It's also helpful for when I do like B-roll for Spaceport, is if I talk about space, like M-Tron, I like to have an M-Tron set. Now another thing I wanted is these little cargo containers that you got with M-Tron, because at some point I'd love to do an M-Tron mock and, you know, use the new M-Tron power lifter and have some of the containers that he has plus some of these containers and have like a cargo hold for the M-Tron. So I was able to get another one of these off of Cheesy Studios, which this was super helpful for so many reasons. So big thanks to Caleb from Cheesy Studios for helping me acquire these two items. So this massive pile of sets right here, this is the new orbital space station and the new ground base from the new Space City line. And I am in love with these sets. Now I actually got these off my friend Firebird Bricks, who did a video about them and then didn't need them anymore. So he sold them off, and he happened to know I really wanted them in my collection, so he sold them to me for a really good price. So I was able to pick them up from him from Chicago, and guys, I cannot wait to take these apart and rebuild them because they're such good sets. This whole line was just amazing, and honestly, I can't wait to do a video about them at some point here in the future. So this pile of sets here, I am very excited about because I was able to get them thanks to my friends, Pod Bricks and Mr. Pod. Now, these sets are just awesome, and the pods, I met them at Chicago last year, and they've become a stumbling block for me because they always hit me up and go, hey, we found this in our local area, we're going in a, you know, someplace and they pick up these hauls of Lego, and they're like, they got some Lego Castle, and I'm just like, yeah, how much? So thankfully they gave me some of these sets for my birthday this year, but also they picked up another haul and I was able to buy some of the other sets that they had gotten off that haul, like these little Fright Knights sets off them. And I'm gonna go into a little more detail, a little bit closer up, but huge thanks to them for helping me acquire some amazing sets that I didn't even have here. So the Red Coast ship. I am really excited to have this one in my collection because it is missing a few pieces and most of the minifigures are missing, but honestly, I just care about the boat. Like, I don't really have any boats. I have Barracuda Bay and I have the Sea Serpent and like the Viking 3-in-1 ship, but I don't have any in this style. So this one is really cool, and it's got some great details in it and some really fun play features. And honestly, those sails are in really good shape compared to what I originally thought. They're, you know, a little folded and stuff, but that's fine. They just look great on the sail. I don't know where I'm going to put this set just yet. I also got Magisto's Magical Workshop, which has the instructions and also has the box that is broken down. So I will actually be keeping this one because I already have a duplicate of it, but I am going to be selling off the other one that I got, or giving it to a friend, or, you know, helping another person grow their Classic Castle collection with it. I will definitely be keeping this one though, because I mean, it was given to me by the pods and I just absolutely love them. And when someone gives me something, I just get a lot more sentimental value than if I just like bought it off a shelf at some used Lego store or maybe during a used Lego lot. These next two sets are smaller in nature, but I actually really like sets this size. And I think Classic Castle did a really good job of making sets around the size. So I'm really happy to add these to my collection. Prison Wagon is the right one, and it's a cool set. You get a Forceman, Lion Knight on a horse, and the Prison Wagon. And I mean, it's a great set, but the one I'm more excited for is this Knights Kingdom 1 set, because I don't actually have any sets from Knights Kingdom 1. You get a really cool Bull Knight here, which is just awesome. And of course, the Bull Knight shield, which I have some of these guys, but again, I didn't have any of the sets from this line. So I am actually trying to collect a castle set from every Lego castle line that Lego has done. At least 1 or 2 sets, maybe some figures too, so that when I do videos, I have easy access to them. The final 2 sets are these 2 little Fright Night sets from the Shell line of sets. A while back, Lego did this Shell promotional and made some smaller sets with it. And guys, I really want to do a Fright Nights video. Everyone keeps asking me to do it, and I really want to do it. So yeah, there's a few more sets in this haul that definitely are going to help with that. Talking about sets from every different Lego castle line, this set is also going to help with that goal. So this set is from Lego Ninja, which is a theme that I have no sets from. And I definitely have been wanting to try to pick up a few from it. That line is just great in general, but everyone keeps telling me they want me to do a Lego Tavern talk on Ninja. So I try to at least have a few of the sets before I do that video. So this is definitely going to help get closer to that goal of making that video, because it would be a really cool video to do. But this set is just awesome on its own. It's got this little flying device, as I keep showing off here, and a little catapult cart. There are a couple pieces missing on it, but I think it's all pieces I have, so that's not a huge deal. It's a really cool set, and it's even got this like little trap thing back here, so that if people walk through the back door, through the front door actually, that swings down and stabs them with a bunch of ninja swords. And it's got a prison cell here with another samurai in it. So I am definitely excited to have this one in my collection. Well, I talked about I want to do a Lego Fright Nights video, and this set is definitely going to help me with that. Now, it is not sealed. The box is kind of beaten up, but overall, it is in great condition. The sets are in Ziploc bags and here, and I'm very excited to build it here eventually, because I haven't done that just yet. As you can see, all in Ziploc bags. But this was actually given to me by a friend at the Lego convention, and oh my gosh, you don't know how much that meant to me. I was so happy, and I'm so blessed that he wanted to give me this set. And I can't wait to use this for content. I mean, I can't wait to have this in my collection. It's actually was my first Fright Night set, because I did those 2 smaller ones, but that came after me collecting this set. So look, I need at least a couple more sets before I want to do that Fright Nights video. So this definitely got me a lot closer to that goal. But I didn't own a Black Dragon, and I really wanted one to have Basil riding on it. And this also gives me another Basil with a cape. And that Black Dragon is awesome, and it's not one I had. And this box is honestly in pretty good condition. So, oh my gosh, it is so cool. So speaking of Lego Fright Nights, I also picked up all of these Lego Fright Nights minifigures. So we have a few different variations here. We got this style, and then the black one with the Dragon Master's helmet on it. This one was given to me by my friend Matt Mellish. But guys, I'm so excited to add these to my Fright Nights army. I think I have around like 44 Fright Nights, and I only actually have like 15 of these guys. So the fact that my entire Fright Nights army isn't just made up by these guys, I am so excited about, and these figures are so cool. So these few items I got from the Lego store: the brick chest. There's a Lego Spy CMF minifigure, which he has some cool lore around him. And if you notice, there's an A right here. I can't really get closer in on it. I'll do a full video on this guy eventually, but that's an Alpha Team logo. So I saw that figure, and someone had told me about this connection a while back, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta pick this figure up. And they had him for a really good price, so I grabbed him. I also grabbed this guy because I'm trying to collect I can't pronounce his name for the life of me, but I'm trying to grab all the different Lego named characters, especially the ones from Lego Racers, because they're such cool characters. And I also want to do an Islanders video at some point, so definitely wanted to grab him for that video. Finally, I got the Blizzard Baron, which all packed up back here. Looks in great condition. I actually got it for a pretty good price. And I'll say this, when I was making my Ice Planet video, I kept wanting to buy this set, but I was like, no, I shouldn't do it. And then I was at the Brick Chest store, this is them right here, with my friend Brickmaster Harry, and he was buying a Dragon Master set, and this one was sitting right next to it. I was like, dude, if you end up buying that Dragon Master set, I'll buy this set, and he ended up buying it. So yeah, I'm very excited to add this one to my collection. Just looks so cool, and means I'll have 3 of the Ice Planet sets, so really glad I grabbed this one. I also picked up the CMF Heroic Knight, which is a really cool figure, and one of the Castle CMF figures I don't own. My friend Epic Bricks gave me these Chima Crocodile parts, which, look, if you don't know why I collect these parts, they're for my Orc army, and this allows me to just have some different parts I can throw in with them. And there's some really cool ones in here, and I can't wait to use them to expand that Orc army even more. So I appreciate him giving me these to be able to do that. One of the things I do actually care about from Star Wars is Mandalorians. I absolutely love Mandalorians, and I think they're just awesome, and I love collecting minifigures from it. And I'm kind of building a small Mandalorian army. Nothing crazy, but this weekend I was able to buy a bunch of awesome Mandalorians off of different people, including one that's been on my list for a while, which is the Mandalorian, to go with my Gar Saxon. He only came in, like, 2 of them came in one set back in the day, and they're kind of expensive to get your hands on. I was able to find one for a really good price. Actually, Epic Bricks helped me to hunt this one down, so big thanks to him for that. I was also able to get 2 of the Mandalorian foil packs, which you can only get in the UK, and I got them for a better price than this, actually. So these are really cool, and I'm really glad to add those. And also, this is the Mandalorian Fighter, these 2 bags back here, which is what this guy came with, if I remember right. And I think it was like it was $15 for it. And I only have 1 of them, so just for the ship, I'll take that. And that allows me to have 2 of those ships in my army, which I am very excited about. These next 2 items are actually from one of you guys, so I appreciate that a lot. But this was a Fantasy Era Crown Knights flag, which I don't actually have any custom Crown Knights flags or any custom flags in general, so that was really cool. Definitely going to be using that for my Crown Knights army. And the other item is the Santa's figure on a horse with this red horse armor helmet, which I'm really excited about. Knights Game 2 figures are awesome, and honestly, they had some really cool printed armor and shields, so definitely excited to add this to my collection, and I appreciate you giving this to me. So there's one final item, but I just got to show you guys this quick video first. All right, so I'm here with David at Brick World Chicago, and he just brought out the largest Lego chess set I have ever seen. So this was from 2007's Fantasy Era of Castle. David, walk me through what you got here.
Yeah, so we have right here we got the massive chessboard. It's 9x9 on all the what is it? It's
3x3.
3x3 on these tiles. So this thing is massive. Right, and then over here we got all the characters. We got big trolls, and then we got the king or whatever, the wizard, and the queen. Then we got the king and queen down here, and all these figures, tons of them.
Oh my gosh! You can see this, like, you can see that's 12 dwarfs right there, 12 of the trolls. That is the Bat Witch, who only also came in the Advent calendar, which was the only other set she came in. Wow, this is insane. And then what's underneath all this?
Yeah, down here we got the corners. So we got, over here we have a little skeleton jail. Then here is troll camp. I think right here is the castle camp. And then a dwarf mine back here. And then the little rooks,
yeah,
they had a siege tower for the trolls and the skeletons. And for the knights and dwarves, they had this little tower.
Wow, this thing, and so that plate pulls out of here and sits on this. Yep. Wow, this thing is insane. I'm just gonna grab one of these. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And this is definitely in the style of that one set too. Yep. Oh my gosh.
The siege tower, but yeah.
Oh wow, and then you got the throne for the king. Oh, you got the throne for the king. I love how they use a dragon head on the side of the board too. Wow, and it's, just look at the number of shields and weapons that go around the side of this. Holy crap. All right, can we just see this thing boxed up again? Because that is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So that goes back on there. That folds up. And that clips. Oh my gosh. So look at that troll art there. We got the big troll versus a dwarf with the chess. Oh my gosh. And that's like, look at my hand there, guys. That is absolutely huge. Thanks so much, David, for bringing this to my attention. This was awesome. In the end, I wish I could say that's a part of the haul this year, but no, it definitely is not. It's a very expensive set, and it definitely makes sense how expensive it is. It's just not something I can really afford right now. But it's a really cool set. I just want to thank David so much for bringing it over and showing it to me because I never thought I'd see that set in person. So yeah, that was Brickworld Chicago 2024 and the awesome sets and figures I was able to get from it. So let me know in the comments down below which set you think was the best pickup from this year. And if you can't tell already, I am buying up a lot of these sets and figures to use for future videos. So if you're new to the channel and are like, hey, that sounds like a video I'd want to watch, then hit that subscribe button and check out my other content.